I say here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let them have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it.
Hello, and welcome each and every one of you this morning on this Monday morning. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Let's see. First in the house for the pie point this morning was Marion. She says, "Good morning, everyone. I really enjoyed your anniversary party yesterday, Johnny. Paul did a great job, and also I got my package in for my moon pies and puzzle book. Thank you so much." Well, you're welcome, Marion, and thank you, everybody. It was a unforgettable day for me. I thought I was going on as a guest or co-host to answer some questions, and I was not expecting that. Wendy says, "Good morning, everyone. Happy anniversary. Was so much fun. Paul and Queen Cleopatra did an amazing job. That video was, yes, it was." And the funny part about it, everybody was asking if I was crying. It's like, yes, I was crying, but it was of happy tears because it was just something that I did not expect. Good morning, Joyce. Hello, and hello to Wendy, and hello to Marion. Hello, and good morning, Bemis. How are you doing this morning? And don't forget, Bemis, definitely put your link in the chat for your website for the resin things that you make. Good morning, Kaz. How are you doing? Seller, that is Dory. Good morning, hello, and welcome. And of course, we also have Natey Pie, Trinkets and Doodads. Good morning, Nate. Hello. And if y'all missed his video yesterday, he did a giveaway. And so you might want to go check and see if you won. Good morning. Hello, Miss Suzanne. I don't know why, but your wrench is gone. Check and see, make sure you're still subscribed. That way you can see for sure if that's what it is, because I see you're not wrenched, so I just gave it back to you. And so I hope everybody's having a good day. I woke up this morning at 4:30-ish, and it was 34 degrees, or 37 degrees this morning when I woke up. And supposedly it's supposed to get into like 70s today, so we'll see how that works out. Good morning, Brandon. Smoking Flips. If y'all haven't checked Brandon out, you need to check him out because that is Colton's brother. They both do reselling on eBay. And so definitely don't forget to put your links in the chat for your website. I am on my other account there. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay, that's what I see here. Let me get these links because I do have some links to put out today. If you have not subscribed to Redneck Resale, definitely check out his channel because this Sunday, they're expecting a baby, and they're having a baby shower this Sunday. And so there's his link to check out his channel, and also make sure you're subscribed to him. Also, this week, Miss Carol is trying to get close as she can before her giveaway. She's doing a 200 sub giveaway. And so make sure you go and check her channel out. I will be promoting her channel all week to get her up to the 200 mark or over. So definitely go check her out as well. And don't forget to put your links in the chat so everybody can make sure they're still subscribed to you. There's Bemis's link. That's Laura. She does resin items that she makes. She does some amazing work. So check her out and see if there's something you might be able to give or get for someone for a Christmas gift or something. Also, prayers for everyone in the path of Hurricane Eddie. No. Oh, I forgot how you pronounce it. Brain screen. Oh, squirrel. Etta? Yeah, Etta. And so that's Carol's link to her channel. Make sure you make sure you're still subscribed. And there's the link for Lori for her website that she does resins. And again, don't forget to put your own link in the chat. That way everybody can check to make sure you're subscribed. Smoking Flips. I know. Are you still doing cooking videos? I know you were doing grilled items on your pit. So yeah, definitely check it out. Okay, hon. On my account. That's all right, Suzanne. It doesn't matter. I gave you a wrench on both. That's great. That's cool. No biggie. So yeah, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out yesterday in the chat and or on the videos that was put together between Queen Cleopatra and Paul. It was amazing. And I'm amazed because of the the kind words everybody said, and it really made me feel good to know that I am attempting what I want to do with this channel, and it's working. And I'm so glad that everybody has enjoyed the morning show and everything that Paul put together in those videos. So definitely thank each and every one of y'all. Hello and good morning to Miss Barbara. Hello and good morning. Flipping Frozen. Hello, hello. See, I haven't in a while, but plan to start the cooking videos back soon. Okay, cool. Yeah, he does a lot of good grilling videos too. Him and his brother did a competition. I think it was when it was the 411 garage sale. And he actually won at Smoking Flips. So definitely check out his channel. Don't forget to put your links in the chat so everybody can go check you out. And make sure you're subscribed and hit the all notification bell, that we get all notifications when a video does come out. And this week, I promise, everybody's been asking me, I will put out a video by this Friday. I already have 2 ready to go. So I am ahead of myself. So I do have one to come out this week. And my goal is to have it done by Friday. And then again, my goal today is I have 25 drafts ready. I have all the pictures taken for all 25 items. And that is my goal for today, is get those listed. I already have all the bags filled for tonight's bingo. So if you haven't checked out bingo on Monday nights, it's at 5 o'clock here on my channel. It's free to play. And just like I tell everybody else, it's also free to subscribe and hit that notification so you don't get to miss any of those notifications, especially when we have a fun night, bingo night tonight. And then right after that, usually right after we end, about maybe 5 or 10 minutes, Simply Dana comes in with another game night continuation. So definitely check out Simply Dana's channel so you can definitely won't miss those as well if you like the game nights. And there's his link. Make sure you go ahead and check his link out. And again, him and Redneck Reseller brothers, and they have their own separate links. But they did do a video, I want to say a week or 2 ago, where Courtney and Colton went to Brandon's and had a little weekend together, and they did some sourcing. So they did 2 different videos. So check those out. That is amazing. And so definitely, Nady Pie did his giveaway yesterday, so don't forget to go check that out and see if you won. If you definitely checked out his channel and you made comments and did what he asked to do in those in that particular video last week, he did the video giveaway yesterday. So definitely check it out. Good morning, hello, and welcome, Iris. How are you doing this morning? I love it when you say sneaking into the room. I love it. So yeah, definitely don't forget to put your links in the chat. And again, like I said, this channel I've always wanted. When I first started my goal, I really didn't know which way or direction to go with the channel. But then the opportunity came along, and so that's why I enjoy looking forward to the morning show every morning at 10 o'clock, whether it's with somebody who comes in and promotes their channel or their platform. Basically, that's what I enjoy. And this is all for y'all, for every one of you who come in and support and show the love and support in the channel and for the channel. So definitely thank you. I am number 315. Cool. Definitely, you will not regret it. He does both. He just recently, not that long ago, started reselling with his wife, and some great content. And there's Nady Pie's link. Don't forget to go check him out as well and see if you can help his subscribes numbers go up as well. And for me, I believe I am getting close. I want to say like 30, 34 subscribes. I want to say 6. This morning I was at 663. And I'm getting very close to the 700 mark, where I will be doing a 700 sub giveaway as soon as I hit that 700 mark. And then I'll be doing another 1,000 sub giveaway when I hit that one. So I have the watch hours, which is a great blessing. And I'm trying to do more than one video a week to make sure I keep up with that as well. Let's see. Dawn, sorry I missed the Paul's celebration for your 1-year anniversary. Congratulations once again. Thank you so much, Dawn. And I love the video clips that everyone did. I know Paul said he was upset with himself because he missed he couldn't find the one that he did the editing on, which I'm glad, because I really enjoyed the clips that he had that y'all did. Your number of subs says 6. Oh, cool. Well, I always check it only in the morning when it comes to my subs. But again, Dawn, I want to thank you and all for your kind words. It was just cute, and I loved it, and it was funny, and I laughed so hard and my cheekbones were hurting the rest of the evening, but it was a great show. So thank y'all so much. I thought I was just going to be a co-host and answering questions, but that was a mind-blowing for me, and I was really emotionally touched. And glad to hear how I have touched a lot of people and helped a lot of people, because that's what my goal is. And so thank y'all so much. That was really nice. Let's see. Art says my subs went up to 665. So that means I got 2 more subs today. Cool. I've also been doing some different things with my videos when I put them up, as far as hashtags are concerned. I've been doing some research, and I do watch a lot of the YouTube content from YouTube itself. And so I basically learned a little bit something that I was doing wrong, that my actual hashtags were not working properly. So I did that, and so that may help a little bit more with my content. Back Road Bitter Chuck, alert and good morning. How are you doing? Check out Nate's sparkly shirt in the latest video. Yeah, I know. We watched it last night. It was nice. So yeah, if you definitely went to subscribe to Nate and you went to see his videos for his giveaway, don't forget to go back and check his one video yesterday. He did the drawings for the winners for the giveaway he was doing. So I have been watching your cooking shows. Cajuns love them. Awesome. Thank you so much, Susanna. And like I said, I do have one. I have 2 ready to go. And I'm going to put one out again this week and then one again next week. And I still need to catch up on some other things that I want to do for that cooking show. And I think actually on Kevin's Never Ending Saga show this weekend is where I hit over 100 in his chat this Saturday. Good morning, Cody. How are you? Hello, hello. And the rest of you crazy people. That's right. Good morning, Glenn. Swamp Picker. How are you doing this morning? So good to see each and every one of you. And so, yeah, that was a nice thing that Queen and Paul got together and did all these. And I thank each and every one of y'all for getting there and doing the little clips and all the nice words and my kind words that y'all said in the chat. That really means a lot to me. And the 28th of this month is actually going to be my anniversary. But Queen snuck it behind me without me knowing. And so that was really, and speaking of another comment, that was T. She did another one too in that video yesterday, and it was amazing. So I really enjoyed it. It really made me feel well knowing that I'm doing the job and reaching to what I want to get done on this channel for each and every one of you. So thank y'all so much. Everybody's saying good morning. And so let me go ahead and put the link in because it's already after 10 after. So let me get the link. And also don't forget when, in case I didn't see her yet, usually she's in here. For what the world? Oh, I see what happened. I got too many things there. Let me shorten it up a little bit. All right, there we go. So let me do this. I just had to correct it. It said I had too many characters. All right, there's the link. Yes, I love the little band. I thought you got rid of that. Let's see, go back to the chat. I'm moving around on the sheet thing here. Let's see. I missed it yesterday, Cajun. That's why I made sure I said happy anniversary. I know. Thank you so much, Cody. That was really nice, and I really appreciate it. Yes, T had a little doo-doo brown headband on her head, and I thought she said she sold it or got rid of it. No, so I guess that was done before, so I'm not sure. I don't have a channel art platform. But Cody, aren't you going to be thinking about doing jewelry again? That's going to be cool when you do. Yeah, I understand, Cody. That's fine. Not a problem. So I have a new headband for this. I can just about imagine. Yeah, and don't forget tonight we have bingo at 5 o'clock. And then this week I want to say, let me look again on my calendar because I think, let's see right here. Come on, get work with me. There we go. Let's see. Today, Wednesday, we're going to have, Moonstone Mama, Miss Devon's going to be on our channel this Wednesday and on the auction. And this Friday is going to be your one and only Miss T, Hemlock Lady, as our bingo. Bingo is on this channel. Yes. Every Monday night at 5 o'clock Eastern, bingo starts on my channel, and that's what you do is you just come in, you pick 5 numbers out from 1 through 75. You write them down in the chat, type them in, but you also make sure you write them down because those numbers are your numbers for the rest of the night. And every game you win, you make sure you type it in large letters, bingo. We stop it, we verify it, and you get your prize. And then I will turn around and mail it to you. Let's see. Yes, I will be making jewelry as soon as I can make room in my workspace. I was supposed to have a whole room for it. But yeah, I know, Cody. That's okay. But we're going to look forward to that because I understand you make a lot of jewelry. You used to it, and so it's good to see that you can get back into it. Bingo, yes, on this channel. Devin, yes, I've been watching a lot of Devin, trying to learn some things from her. This weekend I bought a lot of jewelry, and I'm glad that I've been watching her because it helps me learn some of the stones and the type of stones and colors of stones and stuff like that. I've been talking all this time. Thank you. I didn't even realize I was muted. Oh, yes, right. I was coughing. Sorry about that. So let me go back where I was. Hello and welcome, Aaron. It's nice to see you. Everybody's saying good morning. Thank you. I didn't realize I was still muted. That was a rookie mistake. Let's see. I have been, yes. And Susanna's going to be on next Wednesday on the 18th, which I believe, I think I got Queen and I have her coming back again, I think at the beginning of December as well. So, and of course, T's going to be on Friday. Ara says she got a lot of jewelry from her mom. I love vintage jewelry. Cody says, I can't wait to be able to create again. Yeah, I know I've been waiting to see, you've been talking about it, so I know you're going to be excited to do that. It's going to be excited to see your work. Backroad Bidder. Every Monday at 5 o'clock, we've been doing bingo, so that's why it's important if you want to catch that. It's at 5 o'clock Eastern every Monday night on my channel, and it's free to play. You basically just pick your numbers from 1 through 75. You put them in the chat, and then you turn around and put them on a sheet of paper or something for you or wherever so you'll remember them. And then when you play, you're going to make sure you get the 5 numbers. You yell or type it in the chat in big letters, bingo. We'll stop and we'll verify, and then I'll get your prize by doing the spin on the wheel. Everything's in a bag. It's like a yellow envelope. And whatever's in that bag is what you win. Hello and welcome. Out Country Sales. How are you doing this morning? Hello, hello. And bingo's usually a blast where everybody cuts up in the chat. Everybody has a good time. You're not even talking about eBay or any whatever. It's all about having fun and just being with everybody in the chat and cutting up and all that good stuff. Let's see. She's doing amazing with her shoulder. Sorry. So proud of her. She made it. I must have missed something somewhere. Aaron, everybody saying hello. Thank you so much. I just realized that. Muted. Thank y'all. Only had to see it a couple times before I can see it, huh? My mouth was moving, but nothing was coming out. Flipping Frozen. Hello, Donna. How are you doing? Wendy, hello, hello, and welcome. Can't hear you. Everybody's saying can't hear you. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. That was a rookie mistake. So yeah, just make sure you check out everybody's channels. Make sure you put your links in the chat for either platform or if you're selling on any particular platform or even your eBay, and also your content. If you're a content creator, go ahead and put your link in the chat. Everybody's saying hello. Might be considered vintage considering how long she's had it. Yeah, or she made it. Oh, that's gonna be nice to see. Anything older than 20 years is considered vintage, and that's right. Let's see. I didn't know how long mom made that jewelry. Yeah, if it's over 20 years, definitely. And then if she stamped it, was even better. That way you'll know it. Good morning, hello, and welcome, love. Hollis, how are you during this morning? Westside Gary, hello, Gary. How are you during this morning? Y'all had a great auction going on this weekend. I'm sorry I was able to catch some of it. Robin and I this Saturday, we just come 10 o'clock. We got in a car and we just went joyriding. Went from south of Massachusetts all the way to New Hampshire. And we just took a day out and did the scenic routes. And I told Robert, I need to get out of the house. I'm in the house 7 days a week. The only time I get out is in the morning to go to the grocery store or the Walmart, whatever the case may be. So yeah, that was great. And I'm sorry I missed that auction because I did watch some of it and it was awesome. I'm coming 4 to 5 Central Time every evening. That's why I missed it. Next time I'll have to have the day off. I will catch it. Yes, definitely. See, Devin, she made the most amazing ring. I started watching it yesterday, but then I had to come down and get ready for the show they did for me. But I did watch some of it. But I had to start cooking lunch and things like that. So I did miss most of it after she got everything together. And I think you were the one that was creating the words, like she asked about safe and her name and the engraving in it, and did that part is where I had to leave. But yeah, she did a good video. I was looking forward to watching it. I'm gonna go back and finish watching it too, because I'm curious to see what it came out to. Everybody's friends, everybody's saying hello. And don't forget, again, make sure you put your links in the chat so everybody can go and check out your channel, subscribe to you, and or any platforms you sell on. That way you can put those in, and they'll go check you out. It's all good, Johnny. Glad you both had a good time. Thank you, Gary. Good to see each and every one of y'all. Let's see. She picked out the word, yeah. Yeah, because I think you're the one that wrote it in the chat because she was asking everybody for a suggestion. And then I think you wrote it down and she did take that word. So that's definitely quality work she does. Yeah, no, I want to definitely go back and watch it. Good morning. All right, let me go back here. Here's the link if anybody would like to come on and discuss either something about your channel, promoting your channel. Before I forget, I need to give Love Hollis a ranch. There you go. Let's see. And also don't forget this weekend, this Sunday, Redneck Resale, if y'all have not subscribed to him, there's his link. And smoking, why am I having a brain freeze? Smoking Flip, that is Brandon. Brandon and Colton are brothers, and they both do reselling on eBay, but he also does a cooking channel with cooking on the grill. So definitely check out his channel. There's his link. The Redneck Resale, I'll go back to that. They're expecting a child, and she's going to be throwing her a baby shower this weekend. So definitely go and check it out. And they're gonna be having a open a live video going on this weekend, this Sunday, for the baby shower. Brandon, Colton, and all of them have that set up to where it's gonna be done in their home. So that's gonna be this Sunday. So don't forget to check that out. And then again, also don't forget, Jennifer always is looking for some watch hours. So show your love and support for her because she's always in the chats, always helping everybody out with links. So do me a favor and go make sure you check out that you still subscribe to her. But do me a favor and also make sure you give her some watch hours. She definitely deserves it. Oh yeah, and Miss Carol. Miss Carol is getting very close to 200. And if you have not checked her channel out, and you haven't subscribed to her, she does auctions on a weekly basis. She also is looking to get close to 200 because when she reaches 200, she will be giving a 200 sub giveaway. I think it's a $50 gift card or something. Again, this month is Thanksgiving Day of this month. So she says basically it's because of it's the month of giving and being thankful. And so that's why she's doing a $50 gift card. I think it's like a $50 Visa card, something like that. See, I did suggest the Calm and Safe. She did probably use Calm on another project because she really liked that one too. Leave a message. She found. Oh wow! Congratulations, T. Yeah, that was good to hear. You're welcome, love. Hollis. Cody. Yeah. Woohoo! Congrats. That's definitely. And so that's Miss Carol's link. Definitely go check her out and go show her some love and support. Hello and welcome, James. How are you doing, Storage Scavenger? Hello, hello. I was going to put her in timeout. Just kidding. How about Gary? And again, I want to thank each and every one of y'all who came out yesterday on Paul's channel with Queen, and Paul did this anniversary party thing for me yesterday. Again, I thought I was just going to be a co-host where they were going to be asking me questions in reference to the Hello and where I got it from and how did it come about and that kind of stuff, and the let them have it and that kind of stuff, not realizing what it was. So that was really a great show yesterday, and I want to thank each and every one of y'all again for showing and with all your love and kind words yesterday. Louis, hello and welcome. The Lone Star Picker, hello, hello. Gary, everybody saying hello. Nitty Pie, good. Yes, don't forget yesterday, if you registered for Nitty Pie's giveaway, he did it yesterday, so don't forget to go check that video out and see if you won. Let's see, auctions this Thursday on my channel with the rehomers, and it's about to get, wow, that's gonna be cool. This Thursday, what time? You got the link? You can put the in the chat, T. Yeah, that's no problem. T, that's fine. Let's see, doing great. Did a clip for Paul when didn't get in time to make it. Had a great time. Anyway, love you. Well, thank you so much, James. And how's your wife doing? How's everything going with her? Good morning. What time is your auction, T? Good morning, Maury. How are you doing this morning? I want to thank you for all your support and prayers. Well, you're welcome, Maury. And if y'all haven't checked out Maury's channel, that's the For You to NV Jewelry 2. That's Maury. She was actually on last night on Miss Carol's channel. Wonderful jewelry pieces that I won. I won a lot last night from all three of them. Actually, all four of them. So if you haven't checked out Miss Maury's channel, check it out. If you can, put the link in the chat if I can get to it. I will try to hurry and get that for y'all. If y'all haven't checked her out, I usually see her in chats, and that was the first time I actually got to see her and put the name with the face in the last night, because I'm usually missing all the other channels when she's on. And it was a really good night to be able to be on that channel last night with y'all. Oh, good. I should be able to pop in and call some trouble. I mean, show support. Had a lot of fun. Yes, it was. She's doing okay, and no. Today he only started daycare. Oh, wonderful! That is great to hear, James. Join the Mindful Merchants tonight. Yes, today at 3 o'clock. Daily Refinements tonight. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that one. Definitely get a chance to watch James's videos. He does a live every Monday. It's a great thing about it's about mindful merchants. He's always got really good guests on it, and the subject and the topics go all over the place, but they're wonderful and educational. So definitely check it out. There's his link for the show today. And if anybody wants to come on and talk about any of your special events coming up, your platform, anything that you do sell on any particular platform or any special events coming up, you're more than welcome. And let me paste this. And again, you can always come on with your emoji. That is no problem. Hello, Louis. How are you doing?
Hi, thank you for mentioning that, Johnny.
Yeah, that's no problem. I love making sure I see the links because some people don't know about it.
Yeah.
And y'all just recently started that. So tell everybody, what is it about as far as your show, and how did y'all start it and why?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, sure. Today's going to be our 7th episode, and we have a new announcement. So not only is our special guest going to be Christopher, Daily Refinement, he is, to me, he's like one of the scholars of our reseller community who really aspires to help people. He's got such great knowledge, and a lot of it he offers for free.
Okay.
So the start of this whole project was when Luis and I started talking, and we decided to do it on Mondays. And I was thinking, it's about mindfulness, which is about mental strategies. Strategies can be about, how to better your business, whatnot. But it's also it's about mental well-being, not necessarily mental health, which we do include, but it's
Right.
mental well-being. Like, what do you need to do to kind of, get through the day? Do you need to center? Do you need to eat? Do you need to take care of your body? Do you need to, check in your emotions and
And
stuff?
that's so true.
Yeah, it's so many, like you said, there is so many topics that we talk about, Johnny, but they all relate, and it's something that we all have to balance, and that's really what it's about. It's about how to balance,
And I enjoy it because there's some things that I never think about, like whenever we're working and you constantly working and working and working, and you miss yourself
Awesome.
either eating or taking time for yourself.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a lot
glad
of
you
people
said that, because that's actually, and by you saying that, Johnny, and admitting to that, the more that we can all be accountable for ourselves and try to
Yeah.
help each other. You can't be accountable for anybody else, but you
And
can say, did you eat? Hey, what's going on with you? I noticed you're getting a little moody or whatever. Go ahead.
right, exactly. Or Milky Way moment.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
and we
Milky
want to
Way
be
or
mindful.
Snickers.
Right? I love that commercial. Like, I noticed you're getting a little moody. Here's something, but we don't stop, because
Right.
a lot of us do this by ourselves. I mean, you have a partner, but he's not always there. You're doing this, and you reach out to people, and you have, your gateway through here. But once you close the YouTube, community down, which I think is why we mention this all the time. I know it sounds redundant, but in the retail, community, when we resell, we do it by ourselves. We're kind of lonely, so we look for camaraderie. We look for that community to kind of just, I mean, some of us are here for encouragement, but, we also need to give it back too.
Well, you see, that's why I always make myself a mental note when I'm looking at the time when I'm doing, like today, I got the 25 drafts, I got the pictures done, and I got to start listing it.
Oh,
So what I do is I come 12:30, I make myself get out of the eBay room, get out of the basement, go upstairs, walk the dogs, get away, get something to eat, and then I'll come back in the eBay room in the basement and get some more work done. But I always try to take that little time, like before my show, like about 9:30, I get up because I usually work until about 9 before my show, reset everything up, go get a walk outside, bring the dogs.
And it's so much, because like what you're saying is like da 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 da. Imagine if you skip one beat, like you forget to go for a walk or whatever. The dog doesn't go, then the dog pees in the house, and you got you got to deal with that.
Yeah.
And it's like, just stop for a second and breathe. Sometimes, sometimes stopping, taking a step back, making a little reflection, which is about being mindful and aware.
Yeah.
And it
that's
helps
what I like
us.
about your topics on the show, because that really helps.
Well, I'm glad. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's not. I know it's not always meant for everybody, every topic, but I guarantee you, there's something that we can glean from it.
Oh,
and I really go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said, yeah.
It's just. I guess let me just tell you to answer your one question. Is that my main wish for this, Johnny? To answer your question, like, why did you guys start this? My main wish when I came up with the idea, and when I was talking to Luis about it, Luis goes, "Oh, I'll join you on that." And my main wish was, what can we give back to this community? Hey, James. And James is going to have a thing tonight. Aren't you going to have a live tonight?
Tomorrow. I do it every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was tonight. Okay. Well, you
guys,
after
come on, because he was talking about something in the chat, and everybody was asking questions about it, and I have a concerning question about it. So I figured I'd have him come on and ask him to come on so he can tell us about it.
Isn't that the beautiful thing about Mondays?
Exactly. And so anyway, the thing about with you, Louis, what I like about it is, like, you had 1 week you had why am I having a brain freeze?
Want me to mention the name?
Emily.
Yeah, that was the first one. She was the first one.
That's was a good kickoff, because everybody doesn't realize that even though you don't have anybody to talk to, for me, even talking in the chats is a relief for me and relaxation, because then I can kind of react with others in the chat. And so, that was a really good start off that you did on that one.
I appreciate that. I really thought that I thought about it long and hard, to be honest. And I went, I mean, if we're going to do a show like this, who is bold, who is ballsy, and who is like open and vulnerable, but honest in a way that she puts boundaries down, and Luis and I were like, we looked at each other going, it's got to be Emily, because she's like the epitome of everybody here. She really, she struggles. She talks about everything that we do. She's working hard. She's, she represents a parent, but she represents the femininity of a lot of female resellers that there's not a lot of female resellers that get identified. They don't get that acknowledgement. I don't, and I don't appreciate that at times. It's like, there's a lot more female resellers out there, or they get, classed. And so
I'm going to put a little bug in your ear and FYI. You may want to reach out to Des at the Shamrock Pixie and Tommy 2.0, the Bargain Effect. She does a lot on Saturdays. She does a lot with mental health.
Awesome. Yeah, that's the ones that come on here and help you coach or they were for a while, right?
Right. Well, whenever they're not, they've been having a lot of doctor visits and things with her health.
Yeah, health.
But yes, they usually when they
family life and that's just it. That's why we want to touch this stuff. You got guys like James that are just constantly arduously balancing, and he doesn't complain. He's doing what he's doing. He's grateful.
I just don't complain on camera. I do all my complaining off camera.
And he's also been
listening to you anyway, James.
He's been taking care of his wife's health.
No, but I watch you. Even when you have your late night shows, and you're so gracious to have your partner, your wife's there, and and sometimes it's fun because he'll disagree with her, and he's like, "Wait a minute, do we really want to talk about this online?"
Yeah,
it's so cute. I love it because everything's it's transparent, and it shows that we just are. Everybody is just different. We've got our lives, and it's like we're trying to balance constantly.
Exactly.
How do you do that in a mindful way that you're aware and you kind of go, okay, wait a minute. Do I need to go there right now? And everything's going to be fine. You ever get that feeling of being overwhelmed and you're like, you start screaming.
I'll start walking away from it and then go back to it when I'm ready.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah. So hopefully this will be a long going project. I told Luis, we'll test it for a year. If this works out, Oh, by the way, there's one thing we're going to do. It's going to make it a little easier we thought, speaking of being mindful, we're just shorten the name down. It doesn't matter if it's on Mondays or not. Maybe one day we will. We're just calling it Mindful Merchants from this point.
Right. I also want to welcome Jennifer. Hello. And also Mike from January House. Hello. And Mr. Tim.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome, everyone.
Yeah, I just got to say hi to a lot of people. It's hard to type people in here. Well, let me get out of here because I don't want to take up your time. Give James give him a little attention because look at him. He's waiting so patiently.
Yes.
I could talk faster just as much as him.
Yeah, no, me too.
And once you get Louis talking, he'll talk all day.
I won't shut up.
Dana, don't forget to put your link in the chat because Dana does the actual game night after bingo. So definitely check it out. Make sure you subscribe to her because she does a continuing bingo night, fun night with games on her channel. So definitely check her out.
Are you doing bingo tonight after my show?
5 o'clock.
Okay, so you guys, after it's 4 o'clock Eastern time, my show. But after me, go to Johnny. We'll remind everybody. But do try to come today. Today, if you can't watch it, of course, that's what replay is all about. But just enjoy it. We do want to say we're just gonna be called Mindful Merchants from this point forward. Okay. We got some really good lineups coming up again. Oh, and the other reason we took the Mondays off. In 2 Mondays. So next week we're gonna have Buffalo Picker Tommy, and then we're gonna have a really lovely day. We're gonna go international from this point forward. That's what we're gonna call it, Mindful Merchants. We have somebody from Australia. So when it's Monday 3 o'clock our time, it's actually Tuesday 8 a.m. her time. So that's the fun of it. So we're gonna go and we're gonna really tighten up this community and get more people involved. So collaboration. Exactly. Everybody have a wonderful day. My motto today is to be gracious to yourself, gracious to everybody else, but also maintain your focus, elevate. Hey, Johnny, thank you for that.
Thank you, Louie.
And everybody, if you haven't subscribed to Storage Scavengers, get over there and just give them a like and love. And don't forget Johnny too.
We're getting closer and closer. We're at almost 870 subscribers this morning.
Oh, wow.
And that's part of what I wanted to talk about. I was talking about the YouTube Shorts because earlier, just over the weekend, I was at 859 subscribers. Wow. Right now, I'm at 870, and it's because of the YouTube Shorts. I started this. YouTube rolled out this new feature about a month and a half ago called Short, and it's basically their competition trying to compete with TikTok and all the short content forum platforms.
Awesome.
So it's in beta test to have an actual feature where you can record it, and it's being beta tested in India and England right now. But for those of us that are elsewhere, so here in the US and other countries, we can just do a short video. It has to be in vertical format because it's only viewable on mobile. but it's got to be between 15 seconds and 1 minute long. And
so it's got to be vertical.
Huh?
It's only could be vertical when you.
Yeah, it has to be vertical format. And it's got to be the sweet spot is between 25 and 30 seconds long. Those seem to be the ones that are getting the most traction really fast.
Have you noticed that too for you? The 20?
I've been testing it on all of my channels. Because I've got 5 channels and only 2 of them I really talk about because I kind of use the others for testing stuff and I don't want to screw up my test by having people find them. With the feature, what I'm finding is like with mine, I just did a storage unit last week. So I'm taking little clips and like 1 minute clips of some of my finds and some of the stuff that we're finding in the storage unit and putting that up there so I can get that out there while I'm still working on the edit of the longer form videos. And it's helping get the clips out there to kind of give people a sneak peek of what I'm finding, the people that are already subscribed to me. But for the people that are not subscribed to me, it's showing up underneath other people's videos. So when you look at somebody's videos on a mobile device, which about 80% of the views right now on YouTube are coming on mobile, right underneath their videos, there's a thing that says stories and shorts. And stories, you have to be monetized in order to unlock. But if you're not monetized, now you can use the shorts feature if you have 1 subscriber. It doesn't matter. There's whole channels that are nothing but doing the shorts video. Okay. Now, the shorts videos, the watch time through the shorts feature on mobile does not count towards monetization. But what it is doing is it's helping you get views on your channel, and it's helping you get, for me, it's helping me get subscribers. So I did one about a week ago, just over the weekend. It sometimes takes a few days. Just over the weekend, I've gotten over 1,000 views, and I've gotten almost 10 new subscribers through that one short video. I just dropped another one just right before I came in here on my channel, and so we're going to see how that one takes off as well.
Louis, what was your question?
No, I was giving him a hard time. I said, that's not the one where you jumping off the cliff, was it?
No, it was just me unboxing in my storage unit. It's just a couple of clips out of the other. Thanks, Susanna. So
where do we find this thing about short?
It's a new feature. They just rolled it out. A lot of I know about stuff like that because I'm in the creator space, so I know what YouTube's got coming out.
Caught up on those because I've been neglecting that.
Johnny, I think you have to put hashtag shorts in order.
Yeah. For those of us that don't have it, when you do your title, you have to put hashtag shorts in there because we don't have the actual shorts feature inside our YouTube. So you just do a vertical format, less than a minute long, and put your regular title with your keywords because that keyword optimization is going to tell them where to recommend it to other people still.
And so when you do the tags is where you put the hashtag short.
Yep. Okay. Well, no, in the title itself, and you can do it in your
because I know I just found out this weekend because I was looking at some of the content YouTube creator things that they were doing. And one of the things that I realized that I was doing wrong was 2 things. When you're doing your hashtags, don't put them actually in your title. You have to put them at the bottom of your description, the very last thing you put in the bottom of your description. And you have to have no more than 15 hashtags. They recommend anywhere from 13, but no more than 15, or 10 to 13, but no more than 15, because the more you put, they don't promote your channel.
I don't even put that many. Honestly, I put 3.
Right. But the way they do is they pick the best 3 and put it inside your title.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then they
just underneath your title. But no, this is different than those hashtags. For the shorts feature, it actually needs to be in the title, hashtag shorts at the end of your title.
Okay.
So you write your normal title, and then at the very end, put hashtag shorts, and that the algorithm. And there's actually, if you go into the customized page for your home page where you customize your home screen, they added a new tab in there that says shorts, and every video that they're picking up for the shorts is automatically put in that list. So you can put it directly on your home page, so people come to your home page and they can find all of your shorts.
Quick question:
where you said you find it? Where is that at? on the main page of your created?
Yeah, if you go to your main page and you're logged into your page on your channel, there's a button right where the subscribe button is for everybody else.
Yeah.
There's two buttons. One says customize homepage and the other one says
manage videos.
Manage videos.
Right.
The customize homepage button allows you to customize what all showing up on the homepage of your channel. In fact, I have a video on how to set all that up.
Yeah, I have
my other channel.
I did that on my main page when I first started learning how to do that through that YouTube content videos.
Yeah,
I did that where I went through each one of my videos. I put them in a particular playlist. I made my little descriptions of what each playlist is about. And then so now every time I do a video, I'll automatically put it in that playlist.
Yep.
So it automatically gets uploaded first in the video list. Yeah.
Yeah. And well, they just added, so they have those featured sections where you put your playlists and your videos that you want to feature on your homepage. Yeah. They added a new feature in that feature list that's it's just says shorts. Okay. And if you put that in there and put it wherever you want it, I put mine all the way up near the top. So that when people come to my homepage on a mobile device, they'll automatically, and that feature, that little box will only show on mobile devices. So if people are viewing on a desktop, they're not going to see it. But if they're on a tablet or if they're on their phone, which 80% of the views are on phone or tablet right now.
Yeah.
So
it is
if they're doing it through those formats, then it'll show up right there underneath my intro.
Okay. So is it catering to a certain demographic, do you think?
It's catering to the quick content. You know, there's the demographics that are just want that quick content. And I know there's a lot of people that, you know, there's a lot of testing going on because we don't know how are, you know, people that are consuming the short form content going to convert to watching your long form content.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of testing going on, but it's a new feature and it's blowing up a lot of channels. I've seen a lot of channels that had 200 subscribers all of a sudden hitting 1,000 subscribers in 2 or 3 weeks.
Great.
Because of doing these shorts.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen, and Suzanne's asking if you can do it. I'm going to open my screen because I'm actually on. I went to that main page, and I'm going to show you when I get there again.
Okay. Johnny, I'm going to bow out. I got to go bring some packages.
Thank you, Louie.
You guys have a wonderful day. Take care.
You too.
Bye, James.
Bye, Louie.
All right, let me do this. Go here. All right, let me do this so it can be the whole thing. Where am I? Oh, right here. Duh. All right, let me do this so you can see the whole screen. Go to this. Can you see it? My main page.
Yep, and just click on customize channel.
All right, let me go back and show them how we got there. That's how I like to do it. Say you're on the main page of YouTube right here. You're gonna go right here to your little picture right here. And you're going to click on it. When the drop box comes out, go to your channel. Then you'll be at your main page. When you see your main page, this is basically what you see on all the playlists. That's why when you go to my main page, you will see everything has a playlist and a comment of letting you know what's in those videos.
Yep.
That's how I separated all that and did that. Like right here, this is the one I was on yesterday, which was a feature for me. So I basically put it with me, Kajun Roots Reseller. So I put it in that section.
Yeah.
What you can do is go right here to custom channel, customize channel. All right, now you're gonna have to walk us from here.
All right, so go down underneath your featured where the featured sections and where it says add section. No, on the right hand side, you see where featured section on the right. Yep. Now click on that. I don't know how many sections you have. If you already have 10, then you'll have to remove one in order to add a new one. You can add up to 10 sections. I think
I have 10 already. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I do have 10 already.
So the way I would look at this is my personal perspective on it. You only want your best performing content on your homepage. So if you have a playlist that's not getting a lot of views, I would remove that playlist. Because you want people to see the best that you have to offer when they come to your homepage.
Right. And that's why I have them in order of the highest that I get a lot of views on.
Yep.
That's
what I would do. So whatever playlist you have in there that's not getting a whole lot of views, I would remove that, then add a new section.
Right. Now, okay, I did the bingo one, so I know where to go from there. I'm going to add a section. Now we're
going to go to short videos. and then it adds that down there at the bottom because it automatically goes to the last one. Now you don't have any short videos, so it says 0. But you could just grab the little, see the 3 bars on the left hand side. Just grab it and drag it up, and you can place it wherever you want it in your homepage layout.
Yeah, and you can do it a couple at a time if you want, and you just drop it up.
Yep. Like I said, I put mine right up front.
Like that, or up above more. Because I have this feature one too.
Yeah, you want your featured one. That featured one needs to show up right up on top. And then, like, you do a lot of live streams. How far in advance do you schedule your live streams?
Everything on Saturday for the week only.
Oh, okay, what I would do is there's another one of those sections that says upcoming live streams. And I would put that in there right up the top so that the people coming to your channel can set that reminder for all of your upcoming live streams right from your homepage.
Well, I don't see it here because I know it's on my screen. My first thing when you go to my channel. See right here when you go to my channel. Oh, it's not. I thought it was.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was there. Huh, yours is automatic.
Oh, right here. Yeah. Okay, it is up here. So you're saying that should be higher?
No, that's good. It's good right there.
Okay, yeah, I thought I had it on here.
I just didn't see it the first time.
So should I move these around or leave them like that?
Yeah, those are your featured videos. You can't move those two because those are for your people that haven't subscribed and your people who have subscribed. Down here in the featured section is where you can move things around.
Right here.
And
so how high should the short video one be?
Actually, that's right where I would put it, right there near the top, so that it's one of the first things people see when they come to your homepage, because a lot of people are looking for that short form content right now.
Okay, I'll see.
But then also now YouTube, anytime you put that hashtag shorts on your title, YouTube will automatically add that video to that playlist, so you don't have to add it.
So when you do it, you don't have to create it and say you want it in that list. It automatically will go there?
Yeah, so when you put that hashtag shorts in your title, they'll automatically add it to that shorts video list. And so it'll automatically start showing up.
Oh, okay.
You can just go in there and manually move them around in order as far as which one you want showing up first.
Okay, let me see if I had anybody with comments from there since we did that. Let's see here. All right, that was her question there. So hopefully that answered your questions. I always like learning something new every day. I'm looking forward to making shorts. Thank you so much for that. Yes, I am going to be interested in that as well. I'm confused. I'm sorry, Jennifer.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I've done probably about 20 or 30 of them before my first one started taking off. It takes a little bit of getting used to. It takes some practice on your delivery, editing them just right. And, you know, I'm still tweaking. I'm still playing with it to see how it works. Right. But I mean, I've had some success with it already. I'm seeing a lot of other channel success. I had a friend of mine from she's in the homesteading community, and I met her through another YouTube creator channel that we're both a part of. But she put one out about a week and a half ago, and just the last few days, it's gotten over 7,000 views, and she's gotten over 30 new subscribers to her channel through that one short video alone.
So you said it has to be no more than 30 to 35 seconds, or how long?
Well, no, the sweet spot seems to be, with most of the people I've talked to, the sweet spot seems to be between 25 and 30 seconds. But the minimum is 15 and the maximum is 60, 1 minute long.
Oh, okay. Brandon, thank you so much. I'll take care of that as soon as I get it. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't realize the banner was still up. Kajun Reseller. Hello, Chris. How are you doing this morning? Let's see. I'm just going through and see if anybody had questions. Anybody else came in while we were doing that? Good morning, Picking with Joy. How are you doing?
Good morning, Pick with Joy.
Mel, hello. So good to see you. I hope you have a good day today with your house walkthrough. Congratulations on your new home. I hope everybody's having a great day. Castlevania morning. Everyone's well. Yes. Let's see. Oh, doing my live in my new home. Oh, that's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to that.
I saw your live, but I came over to Johnny's instead. I'll go check out the replay on it, Mel.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out too. So what do you recommend when they're doing the shorts? What should they do in their short video?
I'm seeing everything. I'm seeing people teach in their shorts. So, just giving what's something, if you're a teaching channel, if you're trying to educate people on how to do eBay or how to do your reselling, then you want to do like just what's something I can teach in 1 minute or less.
Right.
What's one little tip that I can help you that's going to help you switch, or doing screen shares. Like I just did one on my YouTube growth channel about the shorts, and I was showing the screen of the one that I have blowing up on my scavenger channel and talking about, what it's done. And, that I did it last night. At the time I had just over 900 views on it. This morning I have almost 1,000, and I had 9 subscribers, and I got a couple more overnight. So, but I just did that one real quick. It was just a screen recording on my phone of my YouTube studio showing how that video was performing and telling people to test out that shorts feature. And I posted it, and it took me like 5 minutes to record it, edit it, upload it. Less than 5 minutes. Think about that. You can make content in less than 5 minutes. How many can you do? And there's a lot of people that are doing, I see a lot of people testing different things. I'm trusting doing 1 a day on certain channels. And I know some people that are doing 2, 3, 4, 5 a day see if you, as you gain momentum on one, it leads to another and another and another showing up. And it's one of the things you got to remember with YouTube. They're going to do recommended content to specific people based on the content those people are already watching. So if they're already watching your content through the shorts feature, now your long form videos have a chance of showing up in their recommended content because they're already watching your content.
Right.
So that's where the advantage of it coming to your long form content is, because they're already watching you.
Right. Maverick 2 Pro Flyer says, James, are you good at identifying stones? I know you can definitely check out Moonstone Mama. She will be our guest this Wednesday on our auction. She is very knowledgeable on stones, if you want to check out her channel. Let's see. Mel said they said it was a great house. Making sure you get caught up. Let's see. Can you do stuff like show items on those shorts?
Yeah, you can. It's whatever you can do in a minute or less. It doesn't take. I just did one where I showed off like 3 items that I found in a storage unit.
There's another question. Flipping Frozen asks, are all these shorts done created wise on your phone or a laptop?
You can do either one. You just have to set your video editing settings to vertical format. So instead of 1920 by 1080p, it needs to be 1080 by 1920, so that you get the vertical format.
So it reverses it. Yeah, because you could probably do your own videos on whatever you use already, whether it's your phone or whatever video camera, GoPro, whatever.
Yep.
And most likely, let me ask you this then. If I was to have, say, I have all these files with all the videos I've ever done, would it be even a good thing to even maybe create a small clip of one of your own videos that you've already done, that you can get like a clip of it and do it?
Yeah, you can do that. You can. That's what I'm doing. The one I did the other day, I don't know if you saw last week on my scavenger channel, I put out a video about the storage unit, and we got over 60 pairs of shoes. Well, I took one of the clips out of that video, made a 45-second clip out of it showing a bunch of the shoes that we found, and that's the short that I just put up, and that's the one that's blowing up right now.
Oh wow. So what do you do? You just title it the shorts, or how you do a title and then the word?
Yeah, I just massive shoe haul found in an abandoned storage unit, #shorts, and that's all. That's what I put on my title. Again, it's doing keyword research, just like I do with everything else, and just like I do, I use TubeBuddy for my keyword research. But you can just go into YouTube if you don't have any of the paid tools or anything. You can just go into YouTube, start typing in a phrase that's something related to what your video is about, and it'll pop up what people are actually searching for with that phrase in it. So
because it actually breaks it down on the top one all the way down to the lowest one.
Yeah. So, and the thing is the top ones are going to be the ones that are getting the most searches, but they're also usually the ones that are going to have the most competition. So I like to go down the list. I don't want to be all the way at the bottom of the list, because those are the ones that barely get any searches. But if you get around the middle of the list, you're going to start finding the ones that have mid-range competition,
Yep.
especially if you're a brand new channel, if you're just starting out and you have less than 1,000 subscribers,
Exactly.
then you want to go for those less competitive keywords. The
Bemis,
bigger your channel is, then the more competitive keywords you can target.
right. Bemis, don't forget to put your website link in the chat. And that's a good idea for Bemis. She says, okay, because she does resin and she does a lot of different things with resin. She does great work. And so that would be a great way for you to make a short video. Even if you when you do it, my suggestion is to focus on one thing that you really want to push, that either you have a lot made of or that you can make a lot of it quickly, to where you can actually just show off one piece in that short video and then do multiple videos with just one piece.
Yep.
And you can focus in on one item at a time.
Well, it's like I've got a video. I've got part 2 of that storage unit that we did last week that I'm editing today. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm editing out some clips as I'm doing my main edit. I'm also clipping, because I've still got all the raw footage, so I can go and make. And the thing is, if it takes you 5 minutes to do, think of how many you can do in an hour-long editing session. You can do a whole week's worth. If you were to do 1 or 2 a day, you can do a whole week's worth in an hour or 2.
Yes.
Get it all done,
video,
upload it all. You can, just like your regular videos, you can use the schedule feature, so it schedules to drip them out. You set it all up in one day, and then it just automatically is feeding fresh content onto your channel. On top of just going straight to the short shelves, though, it also sends notifications to your subscribers so that they can come and watch your content. That's why. Now, supposedly, when they add the actual feature, the ones that have the actual feature, it's not showing up on your main channel. It's just going straight to shorts. But for right now, those of us that are working around using the hashtag to get shown up in the shorts, it's still going to your main subscribers as well. Okay. So if you're doing 5 or 10 a day, you're bombarding your subscribers with notifications, and then you may lose some subscribers from doing that. So that's why I'm not wanting to do too many. I wouldn't do more than 2 a day. But I'm testing doing 1 a day right now myself. And
like you said,
that's what I'm doing is I'm setting it up, and
And like I said, if you, like you were saying earlier, if you can set them up and do your videos, if it only takes you 5-10 minutes to knock out a couple of them, as long as you set them up by the day, you can program it to go out for a certain day and a certain time. That way you're not bombarding all your watchers, because then they can get annoyed by it. I also want to say hello and welcome to Kat. I saw someone else come in. Let me see if I can get it real quick. I'd just like to make sure I tell everybody hello when they come in. What does the feature pay you on YouTube worth? I also want to say I saw Tiger, Zion Tiger. Well, hello and welcome. Tinsel Tail, hello and welcome. So good to see you again. So go back to what you were saying. I'm sorry.
To answer Susanna's question, the YouTube Premium, I don't know a whole lot about it. I do know one of the features is you can watch videos without ad pop-ups. And then another part of that is you're able to actually download the videos that you watch. So you can download them and watch them offline. Other than that, I know that there's other benefits to it, but I don't know. I don't have the YouTube Premium membership, so I can't say whether it's really worth it or not. I know a lot of people that use it that love it and would never go back. So
I use it and I love it. One of the other features is when I'm on someone else's channel as a guest, you have a feature where you can actually cut and paste the link of their channel of what their video is for the link. And you can also put it in your own playlist, because I have one of my playlists of a list of all other shows that I've been a guest on. That way, when they see it, then I'm also not only promoting myself on that channel, I'm also helping promoting them, because that's what my channel is about. So I have that feature where I can actually do that as well. And for me, I bought, when I first got into it, I did the lifetime membership to where I'm only paying $13 a month, which what I did was you get a bigger discount for the year. But then because I automatically have it automatically draft out of my checking account, I only pay $13.03 a month for all those extra features. And I love it. I like the idea that I can watch something. Now, I understand that's how some people get paid on those items when it's commercials. But again, I'd rather just watch the whole video without having a commercial.
Yeah. Well, and actually they have it set up now to where like they get so much based on how many viewers they get that have the YouTube Premium. They get so much for having premium subscribers, so that kind of offsets the fact that those people aren't getting the ads.
I was wondering how that worked. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit, and I'm not sure. I'm not monetized yet, so I don't know exactly how that works yet.
Right.
But I do know that they are giving a percentage or something, and it's based on the number of viewers that they had to have that premium feature. They get a little bit to help offset the fact that those ads are not coming in.
What I want to say is Tinsel Teal, if you can, or if anybody can get Tinsel Teal's link to her videos on her YouTube channel. She has been the one, when I first started YouTube over a year ago, actually it's going to be a year this month. She was always my first comment. No matter what video I put out, I knew I was laughing at some of the first ones because they were terrible. But Miss Tinsel Teal herself was always the first person who liked my video and always commented first on all my videos. So definitely go check her channel out. I like to promote her because of the fact she does content. And we need to get her out there. We need to get her name out there because she is a great supporter of this channel. And she's always been a supporter from day one. When I would put out a video, she was always the first one to comment, the first one to like it, and the first one to thumbs up. So definitely go check her out and give her some love and support as well. I can't justify the expense of $13 for YouTube. Well, for me, I'm enjoying it because of the fact that I do watch a lot, and I do a lot with my videos. And then there's another feature you can actually do now where when you put up a video, and I don't know how to do it yet. I'm still learning and watching and figuring this out. There is a way where you can actually, when you're doing an upload on a live, before it goes back live on your channel, you can actually edit something that you need instead of going back to it after it comes up. That way it's automatically done before it goes live on your channel, which is another feature, which I haven't figured that out yet. Because there's sometimes that I want to blur something out, and especially like on a video where that might have somebody's personal information actually that comes on the show and things like that. That's how I would want to use it to cover someone's personal information. Or someone said a word or something that I didn't like or whatever. Not to say it was something negative, but something that vulgar language, so to say, that you can cut out. So let's see, how many new subscribers do you need to have to get monetized?
Right now, the policy is you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and that's hours, not minutes. Because some of the features, some of the analytics features, it gets confusing because some of the analytics features give their watch time in minutes and not hours.
Yeah.
But it's 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. There's a push by a bunch of the creators to get YouTube to change it because subscribers is a metric that only counts to get monetized. Honestly, other than getting monetized, subscriber number doesn't matter for anything. If you look at most of the bigger channels, less than 20% of their views come from subscribers. It comes from people from getting recommended. It comes from getting showing up in search and organic traffic through outside sources, and people sharing and that kind of stuff. So there's a big push to get them to change it to where it's based on a metric that actually matters to YouTube. Because the metrics that YouTube are looking at, they don't care about your subscriber count when they're ranking your videos. What they care about is the click-through rate on your thumbnails, the watch time, and it's the watch time total, but it's also they're taking into account the watch time percentage. So if you have a 5-minute video, you might only have 2 minutes of watch time, but you have almost 50% retention. Whereas if you have a 10-minute video and they only watch for 2 minutes, you still got 2 minutes of time, but it's a lesser percentage of the video that they watched. So they're looking at both.
And on this question, I was going to say that before I saw the question. And the watch hours are based in a 365 days a month cycle. So say, for example, this month you don't have the hours, but the next month you do. You got to remember that you still got to put out content because in a year from now, in 365 days, the rest of the front end of the 365 days fall off. So then you basically have to constantly get those numbers in for watch hours, because if you don't keep getting the 4,000 watch hours within that 365 day cycle, anything past it doesn't count. So you have to keep it in a 365 day cycle of always having the 4,000 watch hours. That's why it's always important to keep doing your content.
But the thing is, honestly, once you get monetized, that's like a child taking off the training wheels on their bicycle. That doesn't mean that you're there and that you've made it. It just means that you've gotten through the basics and now you can actually take off the training wheels and kind of run a little bit.
I like that concept you just gave it an example of. I like that.
So I came up with that example myself. You know, I got a toddler, so I got all kinds of kids examples on growth and understanding stuff.
Larry LL Stash, he's in the chat. He must be on a little break or something between work. He's at work. Welcome, Larry. Let's see, great questions. Yes, Susanna, don't worry about any question is a good question, because if you don't ask it, then you're not going to know.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure you definitely ask if you have a question.
So, but you know, it's just taking off the training wheels. Most people, I mean, I know several people here who are monetized, and you know, once you get monetized, you're like, oh yay, we're monetized. Where's the money? Because when you first start, when you only have 1,000 subscribers, honestly, you're not going to be making very much money from ads. If you're lucky, you might get a check in the first couple of months, because I think it's like $100 is the payout. So you have to get up to $100, and it might take you 2 or 3 months to get that much in ad revenue. Honestly, when you only have 1,000 subscribers, where it gets beneficial is, one, it unlocks new features. So once you get there, you also get the community tab, which I don't care about the ad revenue as much as I care about getting my community tab and the stories. Those are the two features that I really, really want when I get to 1,000 subscribers. Because there's so much you can do with the community tab to help build engagement with your audience and to keep people engaged. When something major, like I had to do a 30-second video to let people know I wasn't doing my live stream because my wife was in the hospital.
Right.
I wouldn't have had to make a video on that. I could have just gone to my community tab, posted on there, no live stream today, my wife's in the hospital, we'll keep y'all updated, and then just moved on.
Right.
Instead of having to record and upload and all that stuff just to notify my community what was going on.
Right. And that's why I wanted to mention, whenever y'all hear, y'all see me putting the link in for Jennifer, basically that was where I learned about the thing about watch hours, because she does have a lot of videos, but she needs to watch hours now because she had certain times frames where she didn't have videos out, so that kind of hurt her on her watch hours. So that's why it's important that we keep watching her always, because she's such a good person in all the chats, always showing out her love and support in all the chats, putting out the links and things like that. And so that's why it's important that we help and support her as well by giving her her watch hours going, because that way she can get monetized as well because of all what she does. Westside Gary are you monetized, James?
No, I am not monetized yet. I'm at 870 subscribers. I'm 130 away. I'm actually almost there on the watch time, and that's the number one thing I've done to build watch time on my channel. That's why I do so many live streams. And between doing my auctions and doing my live chats every week with my wife, and then we do random live streams throughout the week whenever we have time and the community asks us to. I have built a ton of watch time in just the last 2 minutes just doing live streams.
Yeah, I'm at like as of this morning. Where to put my list at right here? I'm at I was told it was more than that, but this morning I always look in the morning when I wake up and have my morning coffee. I'm at 663 subs with 6,310 watch hours.
Yeah, see, because you do a lot of live stream content. The subscriber counts tend to be slower when you do only live stream, but your watch hours blow up. That's why I like doing a mixture of the two. I do recorded videos because those have better replay value. So that's going to be better at getting people into my channel.
Well, that's why I like to do one a week on that, as far as any type of video where it's how I'm sourcing, what I'm selling, or whatever the case may be, even if it's like a care package gift video.
Yep.
I try to keep that under 15 to 20 minutes just to keep it short, but just enough that I'll get enough watch hours.
It's not just the short, it's, the way of content. Like a lot of people, when they watch a replay on a live stream, they're not looking at the replay of the chat. And in fact, if you go in and use the YouTube editor and edit your live stream, you lose the chat.
Right.
I need that in a live stream is interacting with the chat, that if they're not, that's where, half of your live stream is what's going on in the chat. Yeah. So if you're not paying attention to the chat, or if you don't have that chat available, then it loses its replay value.
Yeah. Welcome, No Money G. He says, Gary is almost there. Soon he'll go and retire multi-millionaire reseller, YouTuber. That is too funny. So yeah, definitely, I'm glad you brought that up, because I did not know about that. And again, I'm still trying to catch up on all those YouTube creative videos that they put out. on the YouTube side of things.
Well, that's the thing is YouTube, and this is one of the things I'm learning, especially being a creator and teaching people, you know, a little bit about behind the scenes of how YouTube works and stuff. YouTube is constantly changing. I have a video I put out 2 weeks ago that's already outdated because they've changed the way things worked. So they're constantly changing. They're constantly tweaking the system, tweaking the tools inside, tweaking the analytics. I mean, they just did that customization. They didn't even warn anybody that they were completely changing the homepage layout setup.
Yeah, because I never heard of that until you said what you said. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they just changed that like 2 months ago, and nobody knew it was coming. It just changed, and they didn't even announce it when it changed. Honestly, the way I found out about it was going in to teach somebody else how to do it. Because somebody was asking me how to set up their homepage. I went in there. I was like, this is totally different. And I was just in here like 2 weeks ago.
Gary had a question on how fast do you get monetized after the 1K? I think it all depends on you the application, does it?
Yeah, you have to apply. See, the way it works is you have to actually, it's not actually monetized through YouTube. It's monetized through Google. You have to set up a Google AdSense account through your YouTube channel and connect that with your YouTube channel, and you have to be approved for that. So what happens is you apply for the AdSense program and the YouTube partner program, and then when you do that, they will review your channel, make sure you don't have any content strikes, anything that's copyright violations, stuff like that. Now, I've seen some people in as little as 24 hours, and I've seen some people that took 3 to 4 weeks. And what the difference is, I don't know. It's YouTube.
I'm going to answer this one for Susan. She says, is there any way that two channels can do the live stream together and so both can get the watch hours? The only thing with that is that if you're doing a live with someone, the only way that they can get watch hours is if you rotate each channel, like you do yours on one day. Say you're doing 3 days a week. Do one on your channel, one on their channel, then one on your channel, and then on the following week, their channel, your channel, their channel. That way, that's one of the ways you can do it. So I don't know if there's any other way. James?
Well, yeah, there is.
Okay.
But there's really no point in doing it that way because really you would be having to manage 2 separate chats. It would be, it's possible, and I know people doing it, but it gets really complicated because you're having to bounce between 2 different chats and 2 different things, and it's really difficult to do. In fact, using StreamYard is actually really easy to set up because you have inside, if you look at where you add your streams, if you have the paid version of StreamYard, you can stream to multiple places. Yeah. You can stream to 2 different YouTube channels at the same time. You just have to have both of them set up as sources. And you can stream to 2 different YouTube channels at the same time. So once you set up those sources, it's really easy to do. You just click on the sources you want, and it'll stream to them at the same time. Wow. If you have the paid version of StreamYard.
Yeah, I'll pay for mine.
Yeah, I have the paid version. I just upgraded a couple of months ago, and it's one of the best investments I've made. I love it. And it's not just taking the StreamYard logo off. That's kind of a minor thing, but there's so many extra features that were unlocked with StreamYard that make it so much better.
I have to say, when I started StreamYard, and the longer you're on StreamYard and the more you do on your videos, the more they start giving you these, it's called the package download package, where it can be anything from the holiday coming up, whether it's the season. Every time there's a new package, like for example, during Halloween, you can have these little ghost things and stuff that you would click on, and every time you would click on it, it would tell you what you get, what the package was free. Whether it was Halloween type, am I echoing here or you?
Yeah, you have a little bit of an echo.
Yeah, but I'm not on YouTube. And so what it does is that it gives you these different packages, whether it's sound effects, whether it's effects in your video, and things like that. And that's what's good about having it when you do have a paid version, because that's kind of things that you can add into your video when it comes to the different types of effects. I'm glad I'm glad you asked that question, Susanna, because I didn't know that. Dad's Vintage Garage, hello and welcome. He says, can you go to a cell phone store, pull up Kajun's channel and multiple phones?
Technically you could, but I don't know how the cell phone store would appreciate you playing Kajun.
I love that idea. Thank you. That sounds like a good idea, but I never thought of that. But yeah, what it is basically, I'm glad that I'm I'm growing the way I'm growing, and I don't want it to grow so fast that it's not genuine. Not being what's the word I'm thinking of? Transparent.
You want that organic, natural growth. You don't want to get, where you're doing, things that blow you up too fast. Honestly, the channels that grow too fast, they're not ready for it, most of them. I've seen channels that blew up like literally almost overnight. Yeah. And it actually hurts them in the long run because they're not ready. Their content wasn't quite in a place. Honestly, and when people are always asking, how do I grow? How do I grow? The first thing I tell you to focus on is focus on the quality of your content, your delivery, how you're creating your content. Because if you can get all the views in the world by somebody giving you a shout out, and I know this because I went through this a few months ago, but if your content's not in a good position, if your content's not good enough, you're not going to keep those viewers. They're not going to come back. Exactly. And that's what you want. You don't want people to come once. You want people to come back time and time and time again, because that's what's going to help you with longevity, and that's what's going to help you grow long term. That's really the only place subscribers counts matters. It helps you to get those people coming back to your videos. But honestly, for me, about 10 to 15% of my subscribers actually click on my videos and come and watch them. Now, some of them may come back and watch the replay, but still, I mean, most of my traffic is starting to come from search, recommended on other channels, shout outs from other channels. That's why, I love jumping on other people's live streams. I love chatting with people in the community, building those relationships with other channel owners, because I get shout outs from other channel owners. I get shout outs from other people. I want
to comment on this real quick. Susanna, I would love to put this at ease for you. No question is not something that someone should get avoided. Let me rephrase that. No matter how many questions you ask, no one's going to get annoyed with it, because you may be asking a question that somebody's thinking but not asking. So
not only that, but I actually keep notes of when I'm doing this kind of stuff. This is why I do this. I jump on other people's live streams. I talk about what we're doing and talk about strategies. The reason why, a lot of times I'll take y'all's questions, and then I'll take it and I'll go deeper, and I'll take that. That's how I create content on my channel.
I was just going to say every how-to videos. Yeah, I was getting them from the questions in the chat. So that's why
I go to live streams. I get people's questions, and especially like I was on D Niman's live stream yesterday. He's another creator. He teaches people how to create on mobile. He was doing a Q&A. Well, he answered a ton of questions, but there was a lot of questions asked that he never got to. Either he missed them, he didn't see them in the chat, whatever. Right. I've got a list of those questions, and guess what? I'm going to be making videos answering those questions, because that's how I come up with my content ideas.
A cat says that I heard it, once you that grow that fast usually die out fast, because it is better to grow a community that sticks around, not just subs. And that is so true.
Well, it's not only that. Look, I had a collaboration with a much bigger channel in the storage auction space last year. During it was right at Thanksgiving time, and I got a ton of traffic to my channel through that collaboration, literally overnight. The problem is, and I got a lot of subscribers, and it kind of helped kickstart my channel's growth. But at the same time, I didn't keep a lot of those viewers because my content quality wasn't there. I only had 10 videos on my channel at the time. My videos weren't that great. I've learned so much about editing better, recording better, lighting, sound quality, all that kind of stuff. I've learned a lot of that over the last year.
Right.
But because my quality of my videos weren't that great, I lost a whole bunch of potential subscribers when they first came to my channel. Yeah. So instead of focusing on trying to get the views, trying to get people to your channel, focus on the quality of your content. Get your content well established. Try to get, like right now with my other channel, I'm really not doing that much to promote it. Yes, I'm talking about it when it comes up. I share it out with people. I don't hesitate to share it with people. But at the same time, I'm not actively trying to go out and push the channel as much as I'm focusing on trying to get my first 50 videos up on that channel. Right now, I'm at about
your personal one? The one that you had on the personal name?
Yeah, the one that's under my name. The one is my YouTube growth channel.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm trying to get that one because my scavenger channel, I'm at about 110, 115 videos now. That one, I'm at about 25.
And Nomad G makes a great comment. Consistency is the key too, but like with any reselling, you have to be consistently doing it.
And consistently improving. It's consistently doing it. But hey, I know channels, and I'm not going to call anybody out, but I know channels right here in the reselling community that I can go watch their first video they ever made, and I can watch the video they made last week, and I can't tell that there's any difference between the two. I can't tell which one was their first and which one was their last.
Right.
Because they've been doing YouTube videos for a long time, but they haven't improved their content. So it's not just consistently posting content, it's consistently improving your content, consistently working to get better. And it's not about making a massive change in every time. It's about incremental growth. I try to tell people, if you do 1% better every video, by the time you get to 100 videos, that's 100% improvement. And that's what's going to keep people coming back. That's what's going to get, there's people that'll watch you just to see your journey of growth. And I have people on my channel now that subscribed back during that collab a year ago that have been through me with this whole journey all the way through. And those are some of my most loyal subscribers. Those are people that are now following me on my new channel that don't even have a YouTube channel. They're following you just because they're invested in me as a person and as a creator, not because they're interested in even starting a YouTube channel.
Okay, I have to say something real quick. Two things. I want to say and welcome Tax Shack Tom Curry. If y'all haven't checked out his channel, he's been doing a lot of content. Definitely check out his channel. And Tom, don't forget to put your link in the chat. I know you've been pretty busy, and it's been a while that we've seen you. He has been numerous times a guest on my shows when I used to do the guest shows on the evening. So definitely give some love and support to Tom and go check out his channel. So Tom, don't forget to put your link in the chat, as well as I saw a comment I want to comment on, focusing on your products of your site rather than pushing the viewers. And that is so true. Till is that is what I've been trying to say. Keep asking, Suzanne, and that is true. If you don't ask, you won't know, and unless you won't ask the specific questions that somebody else might be thinking, you just never know who you may help and answer a good question for. See, I'm also learning a little. And I want to ask you: do you ever take breathing treatments? Because I see every time you have these shows, I'm wondering when you could take a breath. Like,
a lot of that is practice and training.
I know, but it's like, wow. I was like, I don't know how you do it. Hello,
this is one of the things when people, and this is, I think Tim's still here. I've been trying to talk to Tim into doing a YouTube channel. He keeps saying he just hasn't figured out his niche. This is one of the things that I think is one of the most important things. What is something that you can talk for hours on end about without stopping, and you don't even realize hours have passed?
Yeah.
For me, it's talking about YouTube. It's talking about how to create content. It's talking about how to improve your content. Yeah. I love studying this stuff. I love talking about it. And I can sit here all day talking about this stuff.
Now, don't forget to put the links to your channels in the chat. Because I have to say, I know when I watch your videos, you can tell you're very passionate on what you're doing and teaching. Because it's like, breathe, James, breathe.
Well, a lot of that's editing too. I actually do breathe a lot, and I edit those out because it doesn't come across well on camera.
And I love your content, so definitely put your links in there, because especially with the ones you're having with the teaching content, for those who are still new, I even have series of things that I did, but again, they have changed so much, but I still have people going watching, because especially if you're new, you need to watch different contents from different people, because then you'll learn this one does it this way, this one does it this way. You'll find something that works best for you out of a little bit from each content creator. When it comes to that.
And I've learned from a lot of channels. I've learned from a lot of people that have a good reputation in this community and people that have a bad reputation in this community. But there's people, I don't like them personally. I think they're jerks. But I watch their content to learn how they're doing their content, because if they have 100,000 subscribers, whether I think they're a jerk or not, they're doing something that's working, and I want to learn from that. You got to sometimes put your pride and put aside what you like about somebody and look at what they're doing and what's working. There's a particular channel in the storage auction community that I think the guy's a complete and total jerk, but I have learned a ton from watching his content.
Susanna makes a comment. She says, James, it's because of your love of what you do. It turns and help all of us who are in this YouTube community land, and also appreciate all what you do.
Thank you. And there's when you're looking at choosing a niche, that's what you've got to do. Yeah. I try to do a few things. One, I'm passionate about YouTube. I'm passionate about content creation. Y'all got to realize I've been on YouTube for a little over a year, but I've been in online content development for over 10 years. I started in 2008 building simple websites, doing blogging, teaching people how to create content. I was a freelance writer for 5 years where I was writing content not only for my own blogs, but for other people's and getting paid for it. Right. So I've been involved in content development strategies for over 10 years. The technology's changed. The medium's changed. We're using more video now. We're doing more audio stuff now. But the strategy is actually the same. Yeah. It's just the tactics we use are different because the technology is different.
That's right. I also want to welcome Pernini, and also Thrift Lobster is in the house. Hello and welcome. Let's see. Good morning. Just James is enthusiasm. So yeah, definitely check out his channels. And like again, any and all questions is something that you can ask, because of the fact you just never know who may be out in there that's thinking about that question but just not asking it. So there, like I think it was the phrase "no question is a dumb question," because of the fact if you don't ask it, you won't know. When is your next ASMR video? Oh, Greg. Okay. I try to get into the chats and try to tell everybody hello and all that. So yes.
Good morning, Lenny. Good
morning. So anything you need to add? Questions with Lenny?
No, I'm trying to keep my kid off the live.
Mine just went to daycare.
They love to photo or bombshell everything I do.
Oh, okay.
How you doing, James? Haven't seen you in a while.
I've been busy between we're still working on my reselling business, trying to still work on videos for the Storage Scavenger, and launching a new channel. I have been running my tail off from get up to go to bed just about every day. Plus, dealing with my daughter and illnesses and everything else going on. So
yeah,
bless your heart.
So it's been a crazy ride, but it's a fun ride. And one of the things a lot of people don't understand, I have 5 YouTube channels. Okay, yeah. I am a content creator who happens to do reselling. I'm not a reseller who happens to create content on YouTube. I love reselling. I like that business and I love what I'm doing with it, but it's my side hustle. I am a content creator. It's what I love to do. It's what I've been doing for over 10 years.
Hurry up. You get ready and go.
Yeah. No, I think my kids are out of the way now. Yeah. I was going to show you the reason I was asking about stone identification. I don't know that you'll be able to see it very clear. That is an opal. Problem is I can't tell if it's from Ethiopia or Australia.
You sure that's not that looks like a mother of pearl?
Oh, it's actually an opal.
Okay.
Wow.
But I mean, if you don't mind, let me give you a better view of it. Actually, no, make me small. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? No.
Pernini said it is opal.
Oh, you.
Well, have a good day, Tinsel Teal. Hope you see you again later. Ask Sandy. Yeah, either as Sandy or Moonstone Mama, Miss Devon.
Yeah, it's.
They're really good with their stones. I need to check on Miss Sandy's all pieces that she makes.
Oh, wow. How do you even tell where it's from? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Jennifer. I would either Moonstone Mama or just Sandy would probably be the ones that could help you tell where it came from.
It's interesting. It looks like there's no prongs holding it. So what's holding it in?
It's actually a silver bezel.
Oh, okay.
But that's actually under my microscope that I've got.
Right.
It doesn't go deep into it, but I mean, the colors of this thing are just unbelievable.
And that's true. Even Cindy's jury nurse, she did a show last night too, so she can probably help because they do a lot with that. You got multiple choices you can pick from to reach out to.
Yeah, there's a whole jewelry crafters community
Yeah.
right here on YouTube, and they probably just about any of them could tell you,
or even Jennifer, if you know
what it is.
But she's recommending Sandy, Moonstone Mama, or Cindy's Jewelry Nurse. Those are the ones that you definitely can reach out to.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to all three of those, and those
I
are
am too.
pretty much my top three. Those are the ones that I turn to whenever I have stones, because I find stones and stuff in storage units all the time.
Yeah.
And that's who I turn to, saying, "What is this? What is it worth?"
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
because I have no idea on most of that stuff. I find crystals, stones, all that kind of stuff. I've had a few that Sandy's been like, "Yeah, I'll buy those from you."
Oh, I'm sure. Well, it's just like this one, and of course, you're not going to be able to see it if you enlarge me. My camera doesn't focus, but that's actually a gold sheen obsidian that's set in a 10K ring. I took it to a jeweler yesterday just to see what it would cost to get it fixed because the back snapped, and without even thinking, the guy's like, "How much you want for it?" Really? So
he knew what you had.
He knew what I had. Yeah.
Jennifer says, "I know it's not an opal G, not from those. Oh, not from where the thought." But yeah, just reach out to one of them and see what they can tell you.
I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, because last night, I want to say it was last night. The Cindy at Jury Nurse, she was on last night. Moonstone Mama was on yesterday. I think Sunday night and Mondays is just Sandy. She's usually on, or just me, Sandy.
Yeah,
it's just Sandy.
Oh, that's right, Miss Kelly. Hip Flipping Mama also. She's on Facebook.
Yeah, I do remember.
There's one named Jim Kelly. There's one on Jim Kelly on Facebook, but starting on YouTube. He is on the Mountain Trails Gems and Jewelry. Yeah, Cindy was on last night. I thought so. I did get my notice for her last night.
Yep.
So you got others that definitely deal with that on a daily basis that you can check out.
Yep.
I'm sure
there's a lot of them. Well, anyway, it's been great chatting with everybody. I'm glad we were able to share a little bit about how YouTube works with people. And if y'all have any more questions, again, I'll drop my link in the chat before I take off.
Yeah.
But check out my other channel. I have a channel that's dedicated just to YouTube growth strategies. I'm coaching people through how to do stuff on YouTube. We're doing, I do videos every Monday, and I'm doing a live stream. I didn't do one last Friday because I was out of town and we were traveling.
Right.
But I try to do one every Friday on that channel as well. So, you got questions, anybody, you can leave me a comment, you can email me, whatever. And a lot of my videos are answering questions, and if you need some one-on-one help, I do that as well, so we can talk about it.
And that's one of the important things about when somebody watches a video for somebody. Don't forget, the best thing to do when interacting with those videos to give somebody help with their channel is also leaving comments if you have a question on anyone's channel. When you leave comments and your questions, that also helps others who are watching the video on the replay and seeing those questions in the comments. Then we can answer them there, or we do a video on those questions. That also helps everybody else on their channel as well. Every little bit that you do for somebody on a channel is wonderful when it comes to liking it, checking to make sure you're subbed, sharing out the video on other platforms, and also making sure you're subbed with all notifications, leaving a like or whatever, and then also making sure you put a comment inside the video itself helps as well.
Yep. Commenting, liking, sharing. And, we were talking about one of the things we were briefly mentioning earlier was the factors YouTube looks at when they're ranking your videos for search, when they're ranking videos, when they're showing recommended. The factors that they're looking at, your click-through rate, your watch time, which we talked about, but also the engagement on your post. Yep. That includes likes and dislikes. That actually helps your channel with engagement. Comments and clicking your cards and your end screens. So
James, the link you just put in the chat is actually for Tinsel Teal.
Oh, crap. Somebody else's
channel. Go and subscribe to leave it there. But yeah, go and subscribe.
Well, yeah, we'll leave that one there. Y'all subscribe to her too.
She was in the chat a little while ago. I was talking about her because she's in the chat. She was in the chat. She was the very first person that every time I put a video out, I faithfully, the minute it would hit the YouTube channel and be put up, she would be the first one to give me a like, a comment, and sharing it out. So that's why I love when she does come in the chat and give her a shout out because of that. So that's her link. Definitely check her out. There's the likes.
Donna, I don't have time to go deep into that right now. There's a whole video on it, but cards are where when people are watching your video and you see that little pop-up link that shows up like right up here and it says, watch this video as well. Those are info cards. And then you can add like 4 to 5 of those throughout your video. Now, some people use them in a way that actually hurts their channel. So you got to be careful how you use them. But that is a great way to recommend people to your other content and keep people watching your videos.
Kat, now you got to watch that because even though you say you have 1,140 minutes,
it's based on hours. So you have to divide that by 60 to see how many hours you have.
Right.
It's close to 1,200 minutes. So that's like 100 hours,
something like that. Dave's Vintage Garage. Don't forget to put your link in the chat. Everybody, go ahead and put your links in the chat. That way, everybody can check. Because the main thing you want to make sure you're still subscribed to someone, so you don't miss out on. Like in my case, I want to make sure you subscribe to me. So check that because I do the bingos on Monday night, Fun Night with T, a Hemlock Lady. On Wednesdays and Fridays at 6 o'clock, I do the auctions with Queen Cleopatra. Every Wednesday and every Friday at 6 o'clock. So definitely make sure you still subscribe and make sure you hit all the notifications on anyone's channel that you go for, that we don't miss out on any contents when they put it out. See, I know I was saying it as I had a long way to go. Yeah. And that's the only thing when you first start out. Again, make sure you're being consistent. Make sure you put out regular videos. Make sure you're constantly doing the same thing consistently. And you'll get there. I'm the same way. I'm still crawling before I can run or walk. And that's on anyone who first starts out.
Yeah.
Even though we started a year ago, I'm still under 700 subs, but I do have my watch hours because I was able to do that in a different way, but still do content at the same time. Simply Dana says, thank you. That was great information.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
I appreciate it. And, I love talking about this stuff and I can sit here and talk about it all day. Yeah. And, it's about doing all the right things. It's also about doing the right things at the right time. Just as an example, I said I've been in content creation. I wrote an ebook in 2012 that was called Forum Traffic Secrets. And it was basically teaching on the same strategy I'm teaching on YouTube now, but it was about how to use forums to get traffic to your websites and other stuff. The problem is in 2010, 2011, Facebook was just taking off. Twitter was taking off. Forums were on the decline. So I had a great strategy. It still works today. I had a great ebook. It was well written. It was well researched, and it was really well done. And the few copies that I sold, they said it was phenomenally done. The problem is my timing sucked because I released it right at the worst time when that particular strategy was on the decline, because that the focus target that I was going for was disappearing. So it's also about timing. How are you timing things? And it's a lot of things. Like if you wait until December 1st to start posting your Christmas stuff, and we know about timing is reselling. Right? Yeah. If you wait until Christmas to start listing your Christmas stuff, you're too late. Yeah. And it's the same thing with your videos. You got to look at the timing of when you're putting your content out. If you're putting your content out, if there's a trend going on and you put out your content at the top of the trend or when the trend's coming down, you're already too late. Your video needed to be out when it was just starting to go up.
Yeah. And Jennifer makes a good comment. She says, you have your friends to do that, John. Basically, in the community, you build up a friendship. And it's amazing on how everybody helps each other, whether it's dropping a link like Kajun just said that she's the best mod in the business. Jennifer's so fast at doing this that you would want to make sure you don't piss somebody off like Jennifer, because she is so good at the community of doing that link sharing. And there's others like Dana and Kajun and all of them. Everybody helps each other. So that's the one thing you want to do in the other chats. You want to make sure you're being consistent on being courtesy, showing the courtesy to others, and being in a positive atmosphere, because that's not good if you go the wrong way. So definitely let each other help you grow, because you got to remember, the more you make in the community of friendship and family, because that's what this is considered to me, they're the ones to have your back.
You're gonna have 100
There
subs
goes that
before you even have a
breathing
content up.
Yeah. Let's see. I help others more than I help myself. Yes, and that's why I'm always trying to make sure I have the link in, and Kajun does. I've noticed everybody else does it too. And that's because we want to show you the love and support that you show us. And that's why when I first started the show, before I even go live, in my private chat of the StreamYard, I have Jennifer's link. I have several other links I don't want to promote for the day or the week. Because if somebody says in one of their videos they have a goal, I'm going to help them push that video or that channel that week until they get to their goal that they're asking for that week. And so that's why you'll see on a regular basis of me doing that, especially when I first start, in the middle, and towards the end. So yeah, that does help each other grow in any format. So let me do this real quick before I forget. I also want to do like Miss Carol, Carol's Creative Corner. She's trying to get to 200, but she's also doing a $50 gift card giveaway. So there is, she's almost there. She's very close. So make sure y'all go and help her out. And she will be doing a specific video for that. The link that's in this link that I'm having, I believe, is the one that she did the actual video she did for the giveaway. Yes, that is it. So that link will bring you right to her channel of the video she did of the giveaway. And then you can go back and make sure you subscribe to her. Redneck Resale, they're having a giveaway. They're not doing a giveaway. I'm sorry. They did that this weekend. They're having a baby shower this Sunday. They have a lot of gifts that were given to them by the YouTube community. And they're going to be doing a special video this weekend, this Sunday, a live, where they'll go and Colton knows what's probably in some of the boxes, but she doesn't. So Courtney is going to be the one that actually do the unveiling of those boxes of gifts that they got. So make sure you check that out. And of course, with DC Sales, don't forget that she's the one that does anything from license plates, keychains, stickers, you name it. She's done all my license plates. Check her out. That's her eBay store. And go check her out. Make sure you go and show her some love and support, and see if there's something you may need, because she does great work and she's quick. So make sure you put your links in the chat as well. So James, is there any final word or thought you would like to give out before you leave?
Just I've been talking about YouTube, but it's same thing with your YouTube, with your reselling. If you haven't started, if you're just wanting to, dabbling or trying to think about it, the biggest thing is just get out there and do it. Just start trying. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know what you're doing. When I started reselling, I had no clue what I was doing. When I started eBay, I had no clue what I was doing. When I started doing videos, I had no idea what I was doing. I just learned as I went. I didn't have a niche. I didn't have my ideas all lined out and all these strategies in place. I learned all this as I went, and I've been doing it for over 10 years. So when I first started, I didn't know what I was doing. When I first started eBay, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what the values of stuff were. I didn't know what was popular, what wasn't. I just started getting stuff, listing it, and seeing what sold and what didn't. So just get out there, test, try different things, see what works for you, and just be willing to learn and go as you go. If you do that, it doesn't matter if it's eBay, it doesn't matter if it's Mercari, it doesn't matter if it's Poshmark, it doesn't matter if it's on YouTube. Whatever you're doing in life, just get started and learn as you go, and you're going to improve and you're going to get better. So that's what I got.
All right, Nikki, Kajun says, as Nikki says, just do it. And that's true. That's her little motto. Just do it.
Just
knock
it out.
Get out there. The more you do YouTube or content, you're going to find that niche that you need to get into that fits you best. Because it took me a while. And so you will be able to work at it. The more you work at it, the more you're going to figure it out. It's not something that's going to be overnight, but you will figure out what you want to do on your niche or however somebody may say it. But it will come to you when you least expect it. Don't rush it. Just let it happen when it happens.
And I can tell you countless channels that I know that they started just doing random stuff. They were all over the place because they're testing different things and they're just trying it out and seeing what sticks. They're just throwing a wide net out there because I have a lot of different interests. That's why I've got 5 different YouTube channels, because I have a lot of different interests. One of my channels, I know there's a couple of people who have found it. I don't promote it to this community because I don't, want it out there as much. I use it for testing different ideas, and I'm trying to kind of keep those tests clean. So I don't want people that are watching just to see how my tests go, because that screws up my test.
Right.
But I use it to test. It's one of the channels I'm using to test different things on the shorts feature as well.
Right.
And I know a few people that have found that channel and are subscribed to it because they comment on my videos.
Right.
But you know, I have a channel. It's on mindset stuff, mindset, spirituality, mental and emotional healing. It's all about, you know, how to deal with our internal self. So, and that's what that channel is about. I have a channel that's on woodworking. You know, I don't really post much on that channel anymore because I don't spend much time doing my woodworking stuff. But every once in a while, I find woodworking stuff to do out of my storage units. You know, I've got a repair I got to do. I got something I got to refinish. So I may do a video that goes on that channel. I've got a video on, you know, this one. I've got the special needs kids channel that my wife and I are about to start doing videos on that one as well, and it's going to be all live streams. Oh, wow. And it's just support for kids, families with special needs kids.
Right.
And so, you know, we're doing all these different things. We're always testing different ideas. I didn't start with 5 channels, but the reason I got 5 channels is that content doesn't all really go well on one place. I started 5 different channels, and I've actually started more, but some of them have been deleted over the years. But I have different interests, and we all have different interests. So just get out there, start testing, showing what the things that you do. What are, you know, the issues that you're struggling with or that you've overcome in your life? You know, have you had a major health crisis that has, you know, put you in the hospital? Like somebody I know that we were talking about earlier, you know, that could make, you know, information that you could put out there that you could share with people, you know, not only, you know, the technical stuff and the doctors and all that stuff, but the emotional impact it had on your life. What was the emotional impact it had on you, on your family, on the other people, and what did you do to deal with that? That's what's going to connect with people, because people don't connect with just, you know, tips and strategies. They're going to connect with emotion. They're going to connect with you and, you know, how you felt and how you dealt with how you felt. That's what's going to really drive a connection with people. You know, that's why I talk about my struggles in reselling, not to complain, but to share, this is what we've done, this is how we dealt with it, and this is what we're doing moving forward to prevent it from happening again. That's what we do with our live streams with Storage Scavenger, is we talk about the reselling business. We talk about building our reselling, and we talk about it in the context and bringing up the troubles and the struggles we've had in the context of trying to help people avoid and overcome those struggles themselves.
Well, the best thing about it too is that everybody, what's good about it is that the best thing is to show the good and the bad, because there's so many people that are doing videos that's only showing the goods or what they want you to see. And when you're being genuine and you're being transparent, they can see that it is not always, like I always say in some of my videos, it's not like a bed of roses, because not every day is a good day. Not every month is a good month. But it's just like any business, you have your roller coaster of up and downs in the business, but it's just the way you overcome it to be able to do that. And I also want to make a comment real quick on Kim. It's about to get real. I didn't realize, I thought she was higher than that in subs. She's only at 312 subs.
Well, she just started redoing her channel just a few weeks ago.
Right. And so definitely go check her out. There's her link to her channel. Go ahead and check her out, and also give her some subs and show her some love and support as well. She does a lot of auctions on different other channels. So definitely go ahead and check her out. And also want to say hello to Steve O. That's SC Thrifted Treasures. That's Steve O, if you haven't checked him out before. Just wanted to say, hey, gotta go and do the dad stuff. Okay. So yeah, definitely check out each other's channel. Show your love and support. Because that little bit of something that somebody's having a question about or having a bad day, and if you see them in the chat, just the hello and how are you doing can go a long way in this community, showing that you do care, that you're not out just to get subs and things like that. And so that's just what's coming off the top of my head. I can go on and on. Again, like I always say on each end of the show, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out and supporting the channel and the love and support. Again, thank each and every one of you who came out and showed you love and support yesterday from a 1-year anniversary. It was given to me with a great heart for Queen Cleopatra and Paul on his channel. Also, don't forget to go check out Paul's channel as well, where he does a lot of collaborations and different types of videos with guests. He's going to have one again today and tomorrow. And then don't forget on Wednesdays, he does his auctions with pop-up guests that come in. And so definitely go check him out as well. And I thank each and every one of y'all for coming out and doing all your love and support with the chat and the channel. And so participating is the biggest thing. Again, don't forget before you leave, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you still subscribe and hit all bells. And again, tonight at 5 o'clock has got Fun Night Bingo Night. And then following that would be Dana with her game night on her channel to continue the game night. So next time, till next time, like I always say, love always, love is free, and please be kind to one another. Until we meet again in another chat, have a blessed day and have a good one.